Welcome to all beloved pets and friends in Bahai's Garden neighborhood. A warm and respectful greeting to all pets, both near and far. This message is extended to the esteemed elders among us, such as the venerable Calico Cat at the end of the neighboring path, and to Mr. Black Dog David at Uncle Bay Rocker's residence next door. We also extend greetings to unfamiliar young visitors. Those who often climb over Bahai's garden fence to pick guavas without Bahai's permission, as well as to pets with somewhat unusual scents, who occasionally sneak into the back of our garden late at night for undisclosed purposes. And of course, a special hello goes to those particularly vocal couples who argue loudly day and night without rest. You know who you are. If you understand what I mean, then you understand. There are many more individuals to be mentioned, but due to limited time and space, Bahai will refrain from listing everyone here. For those who may not be able to attend the gathering in person, whether due to distance, lack of formal access, or other reasons, you are encouraged to remain where you are and follow the proceedings of today's meeting via the Garden Flowers Sokdin channel on YouTube or Facebook. These can be accessed through your computer, mobile phone, or tablet, where Bahai is currently live streaming. To any pets who are currently at work and unable to return in time, please feel free to join us through Zoom or connect via laptop or iPhone from your place of employment. If you have any questions for Bahai, kindly send a message to stay informed on the latest updates in our community. Thank you to all our friends, neighbors, and fellow pets near and far for your attention and participation. Dear respected members of the pet community, today, Bahai is honored to host this formal gathering with the purpose of addressing and resolving long-standing tensions and unresolved issues within our pet community. These issues, often referred to as internal division, lack of coordination and weak leadership, and instances of open and public bullying among members. These matters have affected the harmony of our shared living space and require collective attention and action. Bahai's address today will be structured into 4 key parts. Part 1, discussing the issue of internal division. Part 2, addressing the lack of coordination and management within the garden community. Part 3, shedding light on the problem of public bullying and disrespectful behavior. Part 4, presenting the new podcast program, community news broadcasts, and upcoming social activities. Now, Bahai would like to begin with the first part. Through numerous reports, and from what Bahai has personally witnessed, both inside and outside the garden, there have been many incidents of internal conflict and fighting, from within individual families to disputes, spilling out into the wider community. For example, there's old cat Nancy from all the way across the main road. Yet she's constantly coming over to pick fights with the puppies at Bud Doggy 2 Tango's house. Old cat Nancy is arrogant and always arguing about all kinds of nonsense, while the puppies at Batu's house bark their heads off at the slightest sound, no matter how big or small the issue. And then you have the ducks over in the corner by the apple trees. Anytime they hear a ruckus, especially from young rooster couples or other pairs fighting, they go around tattling, gossiping to everyone. This kind of behavior stirs up unnecessary conflict in the community, often making something out of nothing, especially the group of short-necked, pot-bellied ducks from Cam Piu Ching, who refuse to retire and rest. Instead, they spend all day gossiping, stirring drama, making up ridiculous stories and spreading them all over social media, causing chaos throughout the garden. Especially, old duck Sung Hen, the loudest of them all, Sometimes he can talk and live stream on YouTube all day and still not be finished. He just won't stop. Then they argue and fight at home, then take it out into the streets, causing chaos throughout the neighborhood and disrupting peace and order. Not just in Bahai's garden, but also in the gardens of our neighbors. They've even gone so far as to fight over land, arguing, bickering, making a complete mess. Then, there are those two fat pigs who, after eating their fill, start fighting again. If one of them comes home late from work, another argument. Anything at all sets them off. They start throwing rocks like they're launching missiles across to the neighbor's yard, just to intimidate others and demand food. Especially that chubby one who keeps grunting oink, oink oink, non-stop. The hens are sluggish, and the roosters crow at all the wrong hours, waking up the entire neighborhood at the crack of dawn. There's much more to say, but due to time constraints, Bahai can't mention everyone by name. But if nothing is said, these Bahai's beloved pets might grow increasingly unruly and tear apart the peace and quiet of Bahai's once serene garden. Why so serious, huh? Today, on behalf of the Neighborhood Pet Council, I am Bahai, would like to say a few words. We all live together, in the same garden, breathing the same fresh air. Our garden lies on a peaceful land, surrounded by friends, neighbors, all of whom share the same rights and equality. No one is above anyone else. No one has the right to cause trouble. No one gets to do whatever they want, or break the unity in Bahai's garden, or damage the friendly relations with pets in neighboring gardens. We must form alliances and support one another to protect our beloved gardens, and safeguard peace for our nation and our islands. This land that we and our children call our homeland, our family's home. When we're united and strong, we can stand against the greed of wild animals, uncultured, homeless beasts. Like that jungle creature named Kui Xing. It lives far away across a vast ocean, but it has a giant meat grinder. Every day, it grinds more than 7,000 kilograms of pet meat. So where does it get all those pets from? It waits for our carelessness for the moment we lack unity. Then it barges in and captures pets from Bahai's garden, or from the neighbors' gardens, and drags them off to grind into meat. That's why Bahai has some advice for all the little pets, and my dear folks far and wide. We must stay united and love one another. Don't be swayed by the malicious, cruel, and devious whispers of bad actors. Don't chase after fleeting pleasures. Don't go running off on your own. Don't form so-called autonomous zones, and then turn around and go against your own neighbors, your own homeland. You may think that's bold, that it's righteous. But unknowingly, you've walked right into the trap of the wild beasts, giving those evil jungle animals a golden opportunity. And just like that, they swoop in, kidnapping innocent little pets. Not only just from Bahai's garden, but also from all the neighboring gardens too, without even breaking a sweat. Once caught, they drag the poor pets back to Kui Xing, who grind them up, cooks them with soy sauce, and washes them down with vodka. And that's not even the worst part. Kui Xing then takes over those autonomous zones of yours, turning them into his own private hideouts. Then he enslaves all the pets there. He uses your own hands, your own intelligence, to sabotage your very own kind, to sever your bonds with your families, and fracture the alliances with your neighbors. Isn't that creature cunning? Isn't it brutal? That's why Baha'i sees things this way. No more beating around the bush. Unity is strength. Unity is survival. Unity is our only path. But if we divide, well, then our lives would be end soon.
Thank you very much for spending your precious time to watch this video. We wish you a wonderful day and don't forget to come back to watch the next video. Goodbye.